Hello everyone, I am Melinda NailFanatic, and this is our January the 10th, 2018 Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily Tarot reading. So we're going to get started right away with a word of clarity from my Custom Words of Clarity deck. But you want to remember we have 555 one question services available, and you can get them through the apps of instantgo.com or Snapchat, or you can send your 555 this way and just email me your question at LPHtarot@hotmail.com. And so let's see what's going on with our words of clarity for today. Let's just go. What are the words of clarity messages for us for January the 10th, 2018? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What can I say? It's okay. You're welcome. Pretending. Imagination. You know, a lot of people can't understand the power of pretending. Hey, Leo. A lot of people cannot understand the power of pretending. Pretending has great power. The pretending is how you utilize the powers of your mind. And there are numerous accounts that you can find of people who imagined something and then they had it. So let's see what's the underlying support for pretending today. We have here reciprocation. Okay. Reciprocation, the give and take, the back and forth affair, balanced exchange. Let's see how this is all coming out, because that is the underlying supports. Oh, okay. Lustrous God says, the reciprocation is what we do when you imagine what feels good to you. By getting in the feeling place, we bring it physically into your space. So the universe is constantly working with us and reciprocating to us that which we're feeling about. So you want to empower yourself? Find a way to imagination, pretend, feel about a situation the way you want to feel about the situation. And if it can't be in regards to that situation, understand it can be in regards to anything that makes you feel the way you want to feel in life. You can generalize. You can feel that way about anything at all. What matters most is that you feel that way for the longest extended period of time, so that your mind is sending that frequency to the universe, that vibration out there for such a sustained amount of time that it feeds enough etheric energy into the physical manifestation that must come down into your physical reality. Okay. What is the spiritual message for us today? We're going to use the Wisdom of the Golden Path again. I missed this deck. I hadn't used it for a while, and so I decided for 2018 we're going to bring it into our daily tarot reading. Wisdom of the Golden Path. What is our spiritual message today? Okay. All right. So this is interesting. I'm being instructed to keep both of them. The past was a lot of inner conflict, and right now we know we're walking on to the positive future. The underlying support for this is our wisdom, and our wisdom is what's going to carry us forward. And so spiritually, we're coming out of a period in which we were conflicted about something inside of ourselves. I feel like it's like whatever this that you're going, when I was talking about using your imaginative powers to manifest something, you thought about something. You thought of something that you wanted, that you said, hey, I'm going to try that with this situation. Well, in that same situation in the past, we were living in a conflict within. Why? Because there wasn't clarity. In the past, we didn't have clarity even on what we wanted to focus upon and what exactly we wanted to manifest. We didn't even have a realm of idea of what we wanted to manifest. And for those of you who said, no, I always knew I wanted money. No, I always knew I wanted love. Now I'll just follow that advice up there. But anyways, whatever that was, even if you thought you knew what you wanted then, there were still some underlying beliefs, just like these old vines that are wrapping all around this branch up here. They've been growing and they're sneaky and they're stealthy and they stay right there, and then they just keep growing and growing and growing and growing, and like weeds, they kind of take over. And so the thing of it is, you have your okay. You have these branches of this giant tall tree that we can't see all of. They're strong, they're old. These are the things that you've been wanting. These are the ideas, intentions that you have had for yourself for a long time. However, it's being choked out and covered up by all of the extra vines. And I've never seen this card this way, but in this case, this is the meaning for us. Is that, all these extra vines that are going around and covering up and blocking out what we wanted to manifest is the underlying subconscious lack and limitation, pain and devastation, thoughts and feelings that we've been focused upon. And even some of you want $1 million, but honey, you haven't got the first clue of what $1 million in your life would look like. How would that translate? What would, oh, okay, here we go. You want $1 million, yet you don't think you would ever want to pay $50,000 in taxes or whatever taxes. I'm sure it's more than $50,000, but you catch my drift. And I'm just like, do you want to pay the fucking taxes or not? Because if you want $1 million and you want this thing to go right for you, guess what? You're going to pay a lot more taxes than you ever have in your life per year. You think you want to be a billionaire, but you don't want to spend billionaire money. Well, here's the thing. That would be an inner conflict that could equate to these old vines, Or even you want to be a billionaire, but you hate people that spend their money so liberally. And you see it and you go, oh, I can't believe they just bought all that with their money. Do you know what they could have did with their money? That's an inner conflict that's going to keep it away. So whatever that inner conflict was in the past, the good news is now we're standing on a positive future. God says, show that one too. Because of the field of dreams, we done figured out what we want with our dreams. We took the time to sit in place and hold on and clarify what the hell we want with our dreams, get our hearts in touch with what is real, and let go some of those limiting beliefs and those contradictory thoughts that we were holding on to. And now we can walk off onto our positive future. So this is beautiful. And we have all the wisdom we need to carry it about, bring it about, do our thing. Let's see what's our flashcard for today. Let's see, God, what is our flashcard for January 10th, 2018? What messages will we bring for January 10th, 2018? And it's another 1111, guys, because 10110, that's 11, and then 2018 is 11. It's an 1111 day, my loves. It certainly is. Okay, one flashcard for no. Okay, I was gonna say one flashcard for to pop out of here in a second, and look at how it just kind of hung out, came right to me. All right, we have the Pentagon, and this is an orange pentagon, and it's looking quite pentacle-y to me right now. It looks like a pentacle, and with it being orange, we're talking our sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is all about the desires, the wants, the things that we would like to have, to hold, to be, to do. And It deals with sexuality. And it deals with our drive as well. So let's see what is at the bottom of the deck here. You have the pentagon, the orange pentagon, and the underlying support is, oh, nice, the orange triangle. So this is really awesome because we have 11/11 on the date, and this is a three-sided sacral chakra symbol of the triangle, and there we have the five-sided sacral chakra symbol of the pentagon, and all I see is Fibonacci, fingerprint of God, 1 1 2 3 5 8. We have the three-sided, the five-sided. Between the two, there's the 8. Because with Fibonacci sequence, it's always the last 2 equals the next number. So 1 1 2 3 5 8. So what does that say to me? That says we, like the finger of God, can say, that's what I want, and you can actually get it. So clarify. Ooh, I just looked over and Liv said, you know your stuff, Mel. Ooh, I'm so happy I caught that comment. Just blow my head up a little bit, y'all. It's okay. I can stand to have my head blown up a little bit. Okay, so this is freaking dope. I can't wait to see what's going to come out of these cards. What's coming out in regards to our money flow, our financial flow, this currency, though, love source God. Yes. Oh, we have the Shaman of Wands. Business is looking good. Some of you's really just ready to start your own business, but business is looking good. And look at this. We have the Five of Swords down there. The Five of Swords is all about being stuck in a sticky situation, and you just don't know which way to go, because either way you go, there's a blade that might cut you. And that blade is an idea. It's a plan. It's something there. I love that Liv calls me his lucky charm. Can I just say that? Okay. But on top of this sticky situation, this Five of Swords, another 5 on the table, 55. Man, I was playing a little bit of Keno last night before I came home. And can I just say, I kept hitting the bonus on the Keno because 55 kept coming up. So that's pretty dope for me personally right now. I'm also seeing a 3 and a 5 right here and another 8 because the Empress is major arcana number 3. So it's like this little message here just got transposed over here and was given an additional message for us. So this is pretty freaking dope the way this is working out. What I love is that this Shaman of Wands is over here by the wisdom. Shaman of Wands is over here by the wisdom. So I see wisdom in your business dealings, in your way you're carrying yourself about. If you're not a business owner, maybe you're not the CEO. Even though this guy is, he's totally CEO. And that new picture I posted, that was the comment that I got. The first comment somebody put was something about CEO. And I was like, yes, hunty. Anyways, 5 of Swords. On top of this sticky situation of which you just didn't know what to do, we now have the Empress and the 9 of Cups. So, you get your wish of prosperity and abundance. Before, you were just like, oh God, I don't know which way to do. If I spend money over here, I'm going to cut myself. If I spend money over there, I'm going to cut myself. If I use my money for that, I'm going to cut myself. I just can't seem to, just don't know how. Inner fucking conflict in the past. Hello. Can we just say it again? Because it was right there. There was so much inner conflict in the past. How dare they have $80,000 cell phones by the truckload in this mall, which unfortunately they don't anymore. I was really looking for the $80,000 cell phone store. I didn't see it. I wanted to figure out which one I was going to get. Anyhow, we have here the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups says, oh, honey, it's a party, 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 it's a party. Yes, because we have 9 beautiful souls sitting around this ceremonial pool and doing their thing. This chick is just laying out, stretched out. Everybody's nude. Everybody's nude. So when everybody's nude, they all know exactly who and what the hell they are. And you can't tell them outside. These people have figured out what they are. Lee, I'm happy that I can make you smile today, love. And so they are lavishing in that, and that is that high love vibration that they got going on. And so this is also, like tarot rules says, this is the card of getting your wish. So everybody on the channel, let's stop and make a wish. I'm going to give you a chance to make your wish, and then we're going to put some magic on it. So make your wish. Keep it to yourself, but make your wish. Okay, now let's sprinkle some magic on it. Yes, Hunte. Okay, it's got some magic on it now. It is, and it is. Okay, now the other thing we have here on top of all of this stuff, I love her. She's the Empress. She represents the sign of Taurus and Libra, but she is the Empress. She's not the Queen. The Queens must yield to the Empress. And the Empress rules over a more expansive region, and her powers are much more far reaching. And so, one thing I just had noticed while I was channeling the message of the Nine of Cups was that this Empress has her cheetah skin over her hips. So she's in her nudity. However, her tutu and her nana and her no-no is all covered up down there. What does that mean to me? It means to me that, interestingly enough, there is power for your financial manifestation in keeping this vajayjay covered up. So for some of you, that's going to translate into there is power in manifestation in keeping your celibacy to yourself for now. I'm not saying you're a virgin. I'm saying for now, you've been celibate for a while and it's working well for you. It's actually feeding your finances. Now, the other thing I want to say is for others of you who are not necessarily keeping your vajayjay to yourself, or your stinky winky, as I call it with my grandsons. Okay, yes, we can go technical. Your vagina and your penis. If you aren't keeping them to yourself, it is that within the way you're selectively using your tools and with your connection to all nature, Mother Earth, the universe, the planets, the sun, the moon, the stars, your sexuality is very much so lending to financial prosperity. And somebody here is not yet a business owner, but that's something you see coming in your future very, very clearly. You know that that's part of your future and that's something that you've been working on. And I feel like if this is you, you are really like, I just don't know how the hell this is going to happen. I just know that that's what I want. And if that's you, I see that you found a missing link to making that all happen. Now, this Shaman of Wands over here, for some of you, is a benefactor of information or finances or physical assistance. Physical assistance being somebody to help you move your furniture, your walls, something like that. Financial assistance being somebody that has a loan for you or a contribution such as a donation or gratuity that is sizable enough to come up in this reading. That's fucking dope. And for somebody else, this is a person that actually, I don't pick up, like, this is somebody you're going to meet who is going to show you through their explanation of their experience a course of action that will benefit you greatly. That's going to feel like, oh snap, I got just what I wanted. I now know just what to do to make sure that I end up sitting here like this Empress, me and you right here. Yeah, Hante. What's at the bottom of this deck for our financial flow? Let's just go. Oh, we have this strength. And it's at card number 11. Okay. And then we have the 3 wands here of the Roman numerals of the Empress card. So with that 11, though, the strength card, it says you have the strength to get through whatever you got to do. You now know when to bark and when to shut your mouth. In other words, if you don't have nothing nice to say, keep your freaking mouth shut. And you now are knowing that better than ever before. But most importantly, usually when you open your mouth and you have an energy to share and you have something to say and something to give, it's really high vibration. Like you totally are pouring out this positive love energy. And the strength card is the Leo card. So for some of you business owners, like there is a Leo person involved here. You may be a Leo, Aries, Sag, and that person might be a Leo. Or you might be a Leo and have this Leo, Aries, Sag, or this Taurus, Libra person in your life. And for some of you, those signs aren't going to matter at all. Okay? I'm just throwing them out there because for some of you, they really will matter. Now, let's see what's going on with our romantic love life. Oh, snap. Did you see the way that thing just flew right out and it landed across the wisdom and the shaman of wands? I wish you could have seen it. From my hand, from my perspective, it was like, phew, boom. And then it just landed, okay? We have the 3 of discs. So this is about working together in cooperation to accomplish a common goal. And this is about the mastery and skill that it takes to build a structure that will sustain, that will have sustainability and profitability. And so romantically in our love life, for some of you, there's something going on surrounding your workplace and romance. If you're single, somebody at your job is looking at you, thinking about you. They're thinking about you in 11 energy. They may very well be a shaman of wands, which would be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It's also a card of, for some single people right now, you're just focused on getting your coin and doing your arts and doing the things that you do that feel good to you, that are profitable as well. And so for some of you, that's the case. Now, here we go. Everything falling out. And I see some romance on the table for sure. Yeah, definitely somebody's going to have a romantic interest express themselves at their work. And you're like at the point, again, this, I always feel the singles energy first. I think because I'm single, sorry couples, but not sorry. This is just how it goes. Anyways, somebody is expressing some interest at work. Now, here's the thing. They may not be expressing it to you. How's that? Don't you just love it when somebody's talking about you or thinking about you and yet they can't say nothing to you about it? Oh, my God, because that's the energy I'm feeling here. The 3 of Wands is here also, and it's like you're just enjoying seeing things come to fruition for you. And so regardless of this person and their inactive role that they're taking towards romance right now, you know that everything is working out. And I must say, single people who are feeling this and this makes sense or resonates or it's even on your heart, like, I don't think you really know about this person. I keep getting the feeling like you don't even really know about this person. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. A Justice coming out. I have the Justice card. Being about the sign of Libra, which came out over here in our finances. And also is about things being fair and balanced and connected throughout time and space. And you know, the universe doesn't like a vacuum, and the universe is a place of balance. And even where something in nature becomes imbalanced, something in nature occurs to offset the balance. So this is why, like, humans are cautious of transporting animals and fruits and vegetables to different regions because they would offset the balance of their agriculture in those areas and stuff like that. So this balancing and this fairness and this being justified and fair in your romantic love life, it's on the table. I do feel that it's out of your awareness. I feel that with this all landing on the wisdom card, this is something you know about. And I feel like for some of you, this is something you know about that has to do with this Leo, Aries, Sag guy over here. He's a Leo, a Aries, or a Sag, and you're just waiting on things to come full circle. Now, what is the message here for couples? For my couple viewers, Love Source God. Okay. Love Source God said take a different deck for the couples today. And I say, okay. Excuse me. Okay. So what is the message for my couple viewers? Right out the gate, we have the Knight of Swords coming out. And he says, I got some excited things to tell you. And I may be a little brash. It may be a little bit more than you wanted to really hear. But I have some excited things to tell you. What are these excited things to say that this person has to say to their partner? Because these people are in a couple. I also get the energy of like things are changing in somebody's romantic love life who is coupled. And you know, like somebody's not happy about it. Somebody's like, can we just go back to the way things were? And you're like, no, because the way things are, it's time for me to leave. It's no longer my blissful state. I'm no longer in my blissful state. Oh, snap. And there's an ending right there with the 10 of Wands. So you may not physically be leaving this relationship. You may be getting rid of old things from your garage that or your work shed that no longer work, no longer serve you. What's this card that flew out over here? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody in their couple, I feel like your husband might be upset for some lady that you are getting rid of some of his old shit. It's like you sold it on eBay and he doesn't even know. And he's about to find out when he comes home that all that old shit you've been bugging him for years to take care of, like you're cluttering the garage, you're cluttering the house, we need to get rid of the clutter. He didn't listen. So you actually got a buyer for, I feel like the whole lot, and they're just going to take care of that. Now, somebody else in your romantic love life, or maybe the same person, but different story. We have the story here where somebody is done arguing over what we're going to do with this new money. And what it is there was some sort of inheritance that was received from somebody's family member passing in your relationship, either yours or your spouse. And so there's such an amount of money. The amount of money is larger. And so you and your partner, you were like, okay, either you or your partner, one of you had an idea and you were like, this is what I want to do with this money. So you expressed it to the partner and the partner was like, but hold on a minute. I don't know if that's such a good idea because blankety blankety blank 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 blank. And what about blankety blank with a blank 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 blank? And I think the blankety blankety blank 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 blank. And you know what? Somebody said, you know what? I'm done. There's enough money. We can do it. We can do all of it. So I'm just going to be at peace about this and let it go. Now, there's somebody else here in a partnership who got a new job offer, and so you actually are having some difficulty because you are going to be having to move. You and your partner have to move somewhere, and I feel like your spouse isn't exactly thrilled about where you have to move to, but you do have to move for this money. So those are the general messages I have for you. Congratulations. You did fantastic on the reading today. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Oh, and I want to snoop and see what y'all had to say. Hey, Julie, I see ya. Joy says, I am cleaning out my closet now, but I'm single. I did throw away 3 of my ex's shirts, though. LOL. I use them to clean toilet first. Shh. Girl, I told it. Don't tell me your secret. I might tell the world. I'm just kidding. No, hey, Kiana and Incognito, Kim, Dazzle, yes, Magic Baby. Lee says she loves the message. Adil J says 100. High five. Back to you, buddy. Kiana said, oh, Kiana was with me when I said, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Yes. Liv said, free to be you and me. Yes. With the whole nudity. What else do we have? Liv says, just don't know what to do with myself. Well, I'm sure it's coming in, baby. I'm sure it's coming in. Okay. So Mercury is at 29 degrees 2, which is an 11. And Sun, Venus, Pluto at 20 degrees equals judgment in the tarot, awakening. Yes, it's an 11-11 day for us. Hashtag hold on to nothing. Money and energy comes in and goes out. My money manifestation game is on point. Y'all know that. Okay, so money manifestation game. You go, you spend money. Remember that just like everything else karmic, you get what you put out. Why doesn't it work physically? Because it does. The only reason it can't work physically if you are the fool that says it can't work physically. So, understand that what you put out comes back. If you're putting out $1,000, you got over $1,000 coming back. If you put out $5, you've got over $5 coming back, because the thing is, as something goes out, it expands and then it returns. Okay? So if you're putting out fear and spending your money, that's going to expand and return the same way. So if money is scary to get and hard to get, and oh God, I don't know, and I hope, and I'm so afraid, yeah, it's coming back the same way you put it out. If you put it out knowing that you're walking into your positive future, and your positive future is actually in your now position, as it literally was today on the table, because that was the past, this was now. And it was interesting because I haven't done that with our spiritual messages in a minute, and I heard it loud and clear like 10 times right before I did the reading. So when the cards fell out the way I did, that's why there was no hesitation. I was already given the master plan before we opened up the cards today. And so when you cycle your money in this system of the planet we live on called Earth, just remember, what you put out comes back to you multiplied. And if you can remind yourself of that when you cycle your money out, you'll see a lot more ease of flow with it cycling back in. Because again, what you put out comes back to you multiplied. If you put your finances out in fear, they're going to come back fearfully. Now, go check out my website for more details on all the services and tools I have available for you at LPHtarot.com. And I just wanted to say my little thing there before we get into this free card reading. So, oh God, this is so awesome. I think I'm just going to leave that because I really love the way this came out today. So magical. The 3, the 5, and 8. And that's all about magic for me. The 3, 5, 8, that's all about magic for me. The Fibonacci sequence, that's a fingerprint of God. It's in everything natural. And, oh my God, it's just awesome. And remembering today, too, that your imagination is seeing its physical reciprocation. Okay. All right, I need a pen. I need tomorrow's sheet. Sheet for tomorrow with numbers inside. All right, let's get your 1- and 2-digit guesses from my YouTube family for our free card pull for tomorrow's winning numbers. Okay, 11, 44, 88, 7. 11, 44, 88, 7. 42, 48. Okay, that's done. Now, Let's get names for today's free card reading. I only have room for 5 today. Kiana, Sherry, Laurie. Kiana, Sherry, Laurie, Kim, and Felicia. Okay. All right. This is what our list looks like today. And make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, because you could be the winner. Which means you're subscribed and you tap the little bell. And also you can share this on your Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can share this video. I'll be really honored if you would. You might help somebody else who needs the information just as much as you do. Anyways, I love our family and I love you all. And let's see who won today. Oh, yay. Well, first off, we all won because we're freaking here, right? I mean, more of us woke up today alive than dead, so we're doing good already. Don't you agree? Ha ha ha. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. Number 89 is the winner today. That's the number 89. Let's see who's closest without passing. It looks like Lori's got the win. Yay, Lori. It's all up to you, my dear. You got the free card pull. And I think I spelled your name wrong. But it's on there and I knew it was you, so we're good. Lori, my dear. Focus on your situation for which you would like a solution, an answer from Love Source God, and we're going to see which one card Love Source God wants me to channel for you and read the book about to you. Because there'll be one right here for you, Lori. Happy birthday, TT Jones. I've never seen you on this channel, but welcome to the family. Lori, Lori, Lori. What's the message here for Lori, Love Source God? What's the message for Lori? Okay. There it is. Woman of Light. Ooh, another new one, which there's so many because I just got this deck. And so, yeah. Woman of Light. My goodness, Lori. What a beautiful message you got. Look at her. I'm going to bring this in close here for you. Look at that. And now let me show Facebook real quick. Look at how pretty that card is. Oh my goodness. Okay, Woman of Light. I see a bright white light that radiates to you and through you. I see the wings that others cannot always perceive. And I understand that as you're out there in this world, please do believe that people cannot always perceive your true beauty and your pure nature. You are obscured and veiled to some of their vision because that's what serves you best. So when others can't appreciate, I'm hearing, when others cannot appreciate how freaking awesome you are, just always remember that you are that beautiful, bright, shining star. And sometimes they can't see who you are, so they can't try to diminish your light, destroy you, or other things. It's not meant for everybody to perceive all that you are. It's meant for you to be all that you are, although they cannot perceive what you are. 4 + 9 is 13. And I'm thinking of the lucky number 13. On a lot of floors, it's missing. On a lot of buildings, they don't have a 13th floor. They skipped the floor entirely because of their worry about their whole, what is that called? Superstitions. Yes, superstitions. And so, just like they skipped the number 13th there, some people will not see you. Just as the floor on some of these buildings, especially some of the older buildings, does not exist a 13th floor. You will be the one that will be there, but they can't see you. It's as if you're not there. And that's a blessing to you. So remember when you, okay, and I don't know why this is so important. I feel like there's somebody there that just can't see how fucking awesome you are. And you're like, how can they not see how fucking awesome I am? Yeah. They can't see me. and I wish I knew the song better, but that's all I keep hearing. It must be Tupac. Woman of light. You are the woman of light. The 13 also, 1 plus 3 equals 4. That's about stability. That's about the same stability that equals most chairs and tables and houses. Has 4 corners, four legs, 4 to stand strong. And so this is about you carrying the light in a continual, stable way. And you're grounded in it. So I feel like I see you walking on the dirt, in the grass, something like that, barefoot, getting out there, and maybe not if it's so cold right now, but this is something that you either have done or do, or something like that will resonate to you. And this helps keep you grounded. And so, my dear, this says whatever is a question you had, shine your light, shine bright like a diamond. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Shining bright to see who you can truly be. Yes, keep doing that. That's what works best for you, my dear. Let's see what the book has to say. Okay. Woman of Light, number 49. Pure is my joy, my celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise and rise again. Capable am I of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of illumination. I am sacred flesh coming to light. I am the walking temple, the living goddess, she who shines with truth. I come to you now. I am one with you now. I am the awakened one and the awakener. This oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self as part of your spiritual destiny, or in the form of a beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst, or soon will be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being, for to behold one is a gracious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step of your path. If you are having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even in your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such awakened ones but loving devotion, so that they may serve the awakening of all living beings. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being, even more to become such a living light. Take delight. I asked God for a deepening of my love, without realizing that the deeper I was willing to go, the more it involved letting go. Any part of myself that I wanted to love and still be safe in surrender to the possible leave the greatest potential for love at levels before unknown, like a cistern that holds the nectar of life and gives its precious liquid only to be filled again with nature's flow. Such knowingness is a gift, for if you can embrace the blessing, you can live without question, relaxing and replenishing with each breath, with each kiss, always whole. Woohoo! I'm like confetti. I'm like, oh, some more magic. Yes, magic sauce. Okay. Woman of light, let your light shine bright. You have an awakened one in your midst. Laura Jackson says it's amazing. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. Sherry said she went barefoot in the snow yesterday and hugged a tree. That's freaking awesome. Jay Challenger said she totally needed that message. Lori Jackson says she got it. Okay, guys, so I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. If you would like your own free reading, make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, because somebody gonna get one of these cards. Every single day I broadcast live, and you don't know what time I'm gonna do it, because I don't know what time I'm gonna do it. I got so many businesses and children and dishes and meals and all types of shit. So, yeah. Make sure you're subscribed and tap the bell if you want to get a chance to get the free card reading that happens every day. Other than that, you can always catch these general readings every day. We have your monthly zodiac tarot up, and your mid-month is coming soon. The mid-month, we're going to do it in relation to the new moon with your Chinese zodiac tarot. I'm so stoked about that, so excited about that. You guys are going to absolutely freaking love that. And we still have ongoing the 555 for $5.55. You can get a one question tarot answer. Okay? You can get them on these interactive, and they keep trying to FaceTime me, and they don't understand. They need to pay me first. You can't just FaceTime me. I'm going to decline it. You have to pay first, people. My time is money. Anyways, Instant Go and Snapchat. But also, you can send me money through Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. And there's a video about all of this if you want to know more. But go to LPHtarot.com. You can find out about the coaching services, the tarot readings, all of my other businesses. I've got 4 real, actual businesses going right now. If you want some coaching, if you want some tarot, I do couples readings, I do money readings, I do all types of readings. And the reason is because I'm just tapped in, tuned in, turned on to love source God energy, so everything is available to me. If you would like to know more, go to LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next